Player ratings, guys, you know the vibes. Again, Kingsley in goal. Kingsley did make a few good saves, I have to admit. Again, the goals, I think the second goal could he have done better. He was like unsighted. He does get a little tip to it, but yeah, I'll give Kingsley a 5. I didn't think he played great, but I know I thought he played that bad. So I'll give Kingsley a 5. Who played at right back? At right back. Jed Spence. Oh yeah, Jed Spence played at right back because Regulon played left back. Cool. Spence. Again, I wasn't happy with Spence's performance. Again, not happy. I think Spence is fed up, and I'll be real with Spence. Is like I feel like it is a shame how like Pedro Porro and Undogi have just came alive like at the end of the season, and he's kind of been shunned out of the Europa League spots. But this is what competition looks like, bro. He has to get used to it. Still, going into next season, if we're not in no other competitions, yeah, fullback is gonna look a bit sticky still. But as for the game, yeah, I didn't think he had a great game at all, so I'll give him a 4. Moving on to the centre backs, Kevin Danso. I thought Danso played well. I thought he played much better in this game than the Crystal Palace one. I thought he's very aggressive, won a lot of duels. I don't think none of the goals were his fault, if I can remember still. So I'll give Danso a 6. Move to Ben Davis. Again, Davis, I thought he was involved in the first one, him and Wilson on the set piece. But apart from that, I didn't think he done much wrong, really. So I'll give him a 5. Regulon now. I think Regulon should have definitely got more minutes like in the season, especially when we had an injury crisis. Again, I didn't think he played bad yesterday. I didn't think he played bad still. And obviously, yeah, he hasn't really played this season, so I'll give him a 5. Moving on to the midfield. Archie Gray, again, another game in midfield where he hasn't impressed at all. Passing terrible, just hoofing it around, not showing no quality. The way Archie Gray is playing is as if he's never played midfield before. That's very concerning, and considering he was one of the players like of the season, and these last couple performances hasn't been looking great. But of course, this is what happens when you play a player in left back, right back, centre back, and his actual position you play him now is at the end of the season, hasn't really got no cohesion with the rest of the players in midfield, doesn't look good. I'm not excusing him because he's a natural midfielder, but I'm not saying this doesn't play a part. But yeah, as for the game, Gray, I'll give him a 3. Pape Matasar, 0 again, offering nothing. I keep saying the same thing with Sarr, bro. But actually, I take that back. I think there was a bit more fight this game, and he did come off with an injury. So I'll give him a 5. There was a bit more fight, but in general, he didn't offer nothing going forward. Who else play midfield? Yeah, I think Wilson's. Yeah, so we'll go with Wilson. I'll give him a 6. I thought he looked bright, like in a number 10 role. Tricky, linking up with Tel. Him and Tel have a good relationship. Need to see more though. I need to show a bit more quality, but yeah, I like the player that he is, and he could be a very good player. I feel like the next coach we got is pivotal with the likes of him and Johnson. He needs to work with them a lot. But yeah, Wilson, I will give him a 6. I like what I seen. Let's go with Son. I thought Son played pretty well. Bright, took a couple shots. Yeah, he had that half a yard of pace that he's been missing for the whole season. I'll give Son a 6. Mikey Moore started. Very poor. But most of his work was from defensively going forward. I didn't think he offered nothing. Again, I'll give Mikey more free. And Tell, he started off down the middle. Again, the only, not this game, but yeah, Tell showing some fight, pressing and all that, but again, no real quality. Apparently, Spurs are really trying to get Tell like over the line, but obviously lowering the pricing tag. I'm gonna be real. There's no price to get Tell. I don't think we should get Tell. Full stop. I'll be real. If Levy gets Tell again, it's just one of those. Why do we need to get Tell? Like why? Like he's not a world beater. Like what do we see in Tell? Because from what I've seen in Tell, he's not a striker, or at least not in the Premier League. I don't know innit, but Tell. I give Tell a 4. Moving on to the substitutes. Basuma came on. I didn't think he played well. I didn't think he impressed. And again, this is why Basuma has to go, because again, like he'll play good in Europa League, but then Premier League's been a stinker. But yeah, I give Basuma a 3. Bentancur came on again. I didn't think he did much. He didn't eat, and let's be honest, how was he gonna affect the game? Give him a 4. I think Solanke came on as well. Again, came on the last 5 minutes. Just give him a 5. I'm trying to think who else came on. I can't think of nobody else that came on. Still, moving on to the manager. And I'm gonna be real. This game really meant nothing. So you're gonna get a 5 for player ratings. But boy, oh boy, yo, the final now, G. The final's here, bro. So yeah, you best pull out masterclass against United, bro. Masterclass, bro. A masterclass, my brother. You say you always win your second season, and you better win. You better win, bro. 21 losses, could be 22. We've lost over half the games we've won or played, whatever. And make it happen, mate.